Tell us about your experience with poll workers.
My name is Dashefsky. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and I moved to Scottsdale, Arizona. As far back as I can remember, I've had a good experience with poll workers. Nothing negative, nothing to really talk about, because nothing stands out as any issue.
My name is Coppens, and I'm from Cherry Hill, New Jersey. They've been helpful to me because I have a roommate who can't read, and they've been so helpful to let me go in and work and help her, read the names to her who she could vote for, and because she can't read, so I go inside the polling, where the ballot machine is, and help her vote. And with me, I just go in, I know who they are. I zip in and zip out because, I know who these politics, the legislators and the Senate and all. So they've been helpful to me.
People, persons with disabilities, everybody's different. You're going to have people coming in there that may need help understanding the material. Also, you may need, they may need assistance, going, having people read off the names of the candidates that they may vote for, one at a time, because, there may be people that are blind or visually impaired that just need someone to read for them that material, or maybe somebody who can't read well, or it really depends. It really depends on the person, but I would say be aware that there are individuals with disabilities. You may have to help them out if needed. Be there for anybody who comes in. Be there for whoever needs the help, and don't just assume that either they can do this or they cannot do this by themselves. When they ask you for help, if they need it, give it to them, and it depends on the person.
Hello, my name is Hurse from Kansas, Missouri, and like I said, the first time I voted, and a couple times after that, they kept asking me if I could read, and they still kind of ask me that, but now they know I can, because I just say yes. When I go there, and I just avoid all questions, I'm like, I can read. I'm here because I want to be here. And they kind of leave me alone after I say all that. So, yes. What I think election workers should know to help people with disabilities, not to assume anything, not to have any prejudgments about us, because we obviously there because we know we should vote. If we didn't know we should vote, we wouldn't be there. And it's our right, and we'll ask for help if we need it.
My name is Cheri and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Election workers, have they been helpful? Most of the time they are. I find that most people are good people. It's just they don't understand. And I think the hardest part is just raising people's level of awareness, And once you get them to understand people's needs, they're like so ready and so ready to help people, and because that's the reason they're there. They wouldn't have volunteered to be a poll worker if they didn't want to help people.
My name is Varian, and I'm from Willimantic, Connecticut. Poll workers are very helpful for me. I give them my ID and stuff, and they look up where I'm from, and they give me the ballots, so I find it very helpful.
My name is Jenkins, and I'm from Elizabeth, New Jersey, and at times they are very helpful. They're very helpful, and I know for some friends of mine that goes to the polls, they're very helpful to them because they may need more assistance than I do, but I attend voting trainings prior to the elections, and I know how to use the voting system. And my feel is, I think they need to be more educated to understand people and to work closely with them. Because I think at times poll workers are really, those poll workers don't take the time to educate people, it can be frustrating for the person that's going to vote, and it would turn them off about going to the polls in the near future. And they feel like that, and especially in the disability community, that they feel that their voice doesn't count, and it doesn't matter to them, and the poll workers are not making it easier for them.
First of all, the election worker need to ask the person with the disability if they need help. Because some people with disabilities, when they go to vote, they like to do stuff on their own. So I think they need to ask before assuming that everybody that rolls in the voting poll with a disability need help.
My name is Grant Nash, and I'm from Evanston, Wyoming. And I think election workers should know, they should be, well, if they don't have experience in working with people with disabilities. I mean, that would be the ideal, that everyone would have experience in working with disabilities. That, I don't know if the poobahs, the people that are in charge of hiring the campaign worker or the election workers, could do this, but I think ideally that would be a requirement for all election workers to have more experience in dealing with the many different kinds of people that they're likely to encounter.
I went to vote in May. The man was tied to my hip. I said tied to her, tied to me.
I'm Elizabeth Lyons from North Iowa. The workers need to be more patient, and they need to know we're smart. Just because we are different, but we're not. They need to be patient, and they need to see we could do the same thing everybody else do. I know in California, I have a friend, Randy, sitting in a wheelchair, and he is a poll worker. So he is teaching people about disability.
My name is Robert Harris, and what I think people who work the elections need to know about those of us who have disabilities is very simple. That we too are human beings, that we too think, that we too have rights, we too have emotions. And we do just like everybody else does, sometimes good, sometimes bad, that we come in all shapes and sizes and colors, and that the main thing is, though, that we are human beings, and that as citizens of this great country, we have a right to vote, and we have a right to vote for the people and for the issues of our choice, and not your choice or their choice.
My name is Kendra. I am from Fort Worth, Texas, and people who have disability and ask for help, I think they should help us to understand it and how to work the machine and how to fill out the paper.